me and you, in our pants in a hotel room, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know how it came about. I'm getting a bit. I'm going now.
Fucking start me off.
We're good time girls.
Where can I put? Yeah, we are good time girls, and we like to get off our tits.
Yeah.
So, but in a very creative way. So.
Yeah. We first met.
Yeah, many moons ago.
How many years ago?
Well, plebs. So it was a long time ago. I reckon 16 years ago or something like that.
Yeah. And he turned up, and we're on this terrace outside this hotel. And he went, limoncellos all around. And this woman just appeared with these limoncellos. And then he smoked a cigar in about 4 seconds flat. And we were like, well, we're all absolutely.
I know, but you kept up. You did well.
I did all right.
Can't remember how it panned out.
I think that was the night where I woke up on the bathroom floor on a marble floor, and I gave myself a Bell's palsy. So
right, yeah,
very floppy face for about 6
months.
Let's
have it right. Well, that's a good night.
Yeah, that is good. If you get a Bell's palsy from it,
then you rung the fucking bell.
Well, obviously I did.
Well, he did.
Yeah. He was like, who's this little gimp?
I was quite freaked out by how brilliant he was and how his character was very left field. Some of the decision making, I mean, it was incredible to me.
It was a weird little choice, wasn't it?
It was an amazing. I mean, the character you created was just. I mean, you had to live it, you embody it. You know, your physicality. You know, it was. So I was quite fascinated him as an actor. Anyway, I was only there for like a week, and it was a week of madness and debauchery. But
it was.
But so yeah, I did know who Ryan was, but by the end of the job, I was like, mate, who is this geezer?
And there was one specific bit where Danny got a note from the director, Sam, and he was like, just try it a little bit more emotional. And he's one of those actors where I can't do this, where he has the thought, and then you could see him welling up. And I was like, hell, this is, we're in at the deep end. This is good.
See my little brain ticking over, I suppose.
We've got to work together.
Yeah, no, you called it on. That was
a decade and a half. That's all it took.
You didn't lie. And a decade and a half, yeah. Ryan wrote us probably, well, it's a BAFTA winning series.
BAFTA winning series.
And that's that. You can't take it away from us, you know.
You could try.
It reminded me a bit of Mark Rylance, the actor's actor. No, you may laugh. In a sense of the real Ryan, and then when they say action, I suppose it entailed it with Grumio, because he was such an odd little, a semi sort of baldrick, but in real life he's nothing like that, So I was a bit like, wow, I want to get to know him a bit more in Bulgaria, drinking Bulgarian limoncellos and smoking on Hamlets.
Yeah, I don't have many memories of those nights, but I do have photos of those. I've got one where it's just me and you in our pants in a hotel room, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know how it came about. Why?
Yeah, I
remember all the rest of the cast were there as well.
Yeah,
they were a bit in the bath. Sophie was in the bath at one point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why the pant thing happened.
It's a paddle party.
But yeah, listen, and that's fine. Why not? If you feel confident in your pants, then do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it is deep. It has actually, because I'll blow smoke up the arse. But there's stuff about Danny that people don't know. He's very sensitive and giving. And I was taken by that when we started shooting Mr Bigstuff. I didn't sort of know that about you, and it's quite an impressive way of dealing with people, I think, which I've sort of learned a lot from. Which is
that's very kind.
It's like you can be in charge of a room of people in a quite a compassionate, loving way, and I don't think I'll ever manage that, but it's quite impressive to watch it.
No, that's good. No, but I suppose the thing for me was, I was just very excited about working really after EastEnders, really, I got to say, because I didn't think I would, and then of course to be given such a brilliant piece of work by this man, and to be able to actually, we didn't have many scenes in Plebs, so my excitement of actually getting to play with Ryan, and then just watching him do his thing, and being next to the Oracle is a real bonus.
That's what they call me on set.
Yeah,
they have to.
So it was just such a joyous thing. Hard work.
Hard work. I tell you what was really great is hearing when we did the read of the first script, and I was so nervous, like never had my own TV show before, and then hearing it, you doing it in your voice, where I'd heard you for years writing this thing. I'd heard you saying these lines, but then you doing it and putting like an extra spin on it and stuff. That's magic. That
was perfect for me.
Yeah.
What a vehicle. different reasons, I suppose. Ryan created a project that he felt that I was the only one that could play Lee. And he said if I couldn't have done it, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, because at one point I wrote it, and then at one point it was like, well, he's not going to be able to do it because he's in EastEnders. And then you try and think of other people, and you've got a specific cachet. And it's you're gonna struggle.
Just trying to think who else was in my ilk, really. I mean,
There ain't none better.
well, I think it's a generational thing, really. I think I'm one of the last generation of actors that sort of speak like me. I think the younger lot, even if they're from East London, have got a bit more of a twang to their voice. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, for me personally, it was one of the best scripts I'd ever read in a sense of comedy and short, sharp. Just so there wasn't one. But sometimes you get a script that's an hard read.
Yeah.
And you've got to plow through the thing. I mean, as soon as you started flicking through it, you're like, I want more. I want to gorge on it. Which is what we did.
We gorged.
We gorged.
I was quite nervous. Do you remember that one time when we were doing the fight in the carpet shop, and there's you and Adrian, and the director had sort of said it should play a certain way, and we're doing it, and I was getting really wound up because I was like, it's not this.
Yeah. Well, it was the scene you was most looking forward to doing as well.
Yeah.
So you built it up in your brain a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great because it's like a really shit fight club.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
In carpet world, so even that's funny as so I think you was really specific about the light, and you wanted reds, you wanted there was a thing about me rising. Yeah, when you're on the floor, me sort of silhouetted a little bit. Yeah. So it's very great. That's what I'm saying again, going back to working with the Oracle, it's like it's a no brainer. So.
It's really weird going from being an actor to writing something and then being on set, and you're like, now I know how this is meant to go. I know where you're all meant to be stood because I spent months, and it's just because you spent so long thinking about it. That's all. But you feel a bit Oracle.
I feel like you should maybe direct the third series. So Sky.
Oh, it's a lot like that.
I know it is. It's only we're a team now. We're a fucking duo. Well, he's very kind. He's funny as. He's not high maintenance at all. Very giving. No, not for me. I can only talk about me. Me and you had a real bond up, and his quality is just being around talented people, and people that know how to use their talent and be giving. And I suppose there's a lot of people with the pressure of being in it and being the lead, like you was, and being the Oracle, and having to deal with a lot of other shit I didn't know you were dealing with. But still, I know you was probably panicking inside.
Yeah, there's a lot of panic going on.
You was very good at.
I'm getting better with the panic, but I do struggle with the old panic. Like, it's a weird thing when you're going on set and you're aware that the next day you're filming something and the location said that it's fallen through. You can't film here anymore, and you just want to run off and cry, but you've got to keep this going. It's a strange headspace.
Classic as actors, we don't have to worry about that usually.
Yeah.
But obviously, you put yourself in a situation where actually now that you've got all that on your plate as well. Yeah. Which I didn't see none of that. I didn't see none of the panic.
I mean,
could it contain in it? I don't think we can say really, because it's just for legality reasons.
Yeah, yes. A few.
Yeah.
Good old knees ups.
And that's what we like to do. We like to, work our off, and then we like to.
I mean, we're good time girls.
We are good time girls, and we like to go off our tits. Yeah. So, but in a very creative way. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's a healthy vape sharing relationship. You did tell me I was going to win a BAFTA. You did say it. I remember it. And me going, yeah, of course, yeah.
I just felt it in the waters.
Yeah, but you were and this is why, for me, if I won it, and I always thought I got it. If I do nick this, it's got to be. It's down to this geezer that's gave me a fucking right touch.
Honestly.
So I was very choked up, and as was I didn't realise you was. It was worse than me daughter.
I was bawling my eyes out. I didn't think I was going to at all, but I don't know. So it was just so deserved. Yeah,
loved it.
And honestly, I'm getting a bit. I'm going now.
Fucking start me off.
I when he was up there and he did that lovely shout out about me. I mean, I'd never thought this sort of thing was going to happen. I
was in the same boat.
Yeah.
And I turned around and went, "Oh, this is really happening."
That was the BAFTAs.
The BAFTAs, yeah.
Yeah.
The show that you sat and wrote, and our Sterling back your way, and for it to be recognised like that on the elite level, as it deserves to be. This isn't about favours, by the way. This is a strong bit of work. These half-hour reps, this little injection of Mr Bigstuff, people couldn't get enough of it. A bit like heroin, but
Yeah, well,
they don't know, but they're healthier.
what do they like? They like Mr Bigstuff and heroin.
That's what I'm saying. But obviously, this is
Equally addictive.
a much more healthier version. So if you haven't watched it, do get involved.
Yeah, do.
Not with heroin, obviously. With
I'd say put down the spoon, the tin foil.
yeah, get rid of it.
Pick up the remote.
Not chasing the dragon. Chase the remote, Sky Max.
Yeah. I was worried about whether you would be all right doing the end of Act 1. The end of Act 1, there's a bit where Lee bursts out of the house and has a naked chase.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
He's out of the shower. He starts off with a towel around him, and then he loses the towel, and he's just running right down this suburban street. And the thing is, so we talked about it, and there's basically, it turns out, there's no way to film that without Danny needing to be basically naked. A little
bit of wing
pouch.
Yeah, you have your pouch. But when you
Get your pouch.
it's basically a sock with a string. So you know when you're running full pelt and he's running full pelt, he's chasing someone.
Yeah.
The sock, it just wasn't.
No.
It weren't working. But you know what? It was broad daylight.
Yeah.
I read it and I laughed hard.
Yeah. I
and
thought
then
you might not want to do that.
No,
I mean,
no,
it's a lot.
No, I was going to do it. It was just. I suppose I was more worried about. I wasn't really worried about me nuts being on show. I was more cutting me feet because you know, and also I used the towel as a lasso, which I thought takes the edge off somewhat. You know, but it's clever. It's funny. It's the moment where Lee finds his
Yeah,
and so do the audience.
Yeah.